Hi guys, happy Monday. I just wanted to do a quick video with you about fundraisers. So the reason I'm talking about fundraisers today all comes from Ascent Academy. It is the challenge of the day to, I believe, try to book a basket party or contact sports team or other extracurricular groups about doing a fundraiser within the next 60 days. And then to talk to you guys all about fundraisers. So I was going to just type a blurb about it and put it on the page, and I thought, well, I have too much to say as always, so I'm going to make a video about it. So you don't have to read, you can just watch and listen. Okay, fundraisers, why to do them, who to contact, how to go about it, why it benefits you, and I think that's about it. That about covers it. So let's start with the first one. Why do you want to do a fundraiser? Because ultimately when you do a fundraiser, you are giving up your commission, either all of it or part of it. So that decision is up to you. As an independent business owner, you can decide, are you going to give them your full commission at 25% if you're a certified or above consultant? Are you going to give them 20% and keep the 5%, 15% and keep 10%? It's 100% up to you. I will like to remind you though as well, you will get the hostess rewards for this fundraiser. Fundraisers do earn free and half-price products just like any other party. So that might be something to consider when you're trying to determine if you're going to give all of your commission or not. Oh, hey, I'm still going to actually be getting, this much in free product and half-price product that I can turn around and sell, or that I have for giveaways, or that I have for personal use, or whatever it might be. Again, your decision. And so, really factor that into when you're deciding. You could also choose to do a partial donation of your commission to this organization and a partial donation of the hostess credits, and, benefit them by getting the free and half price Scentsy and you keeping some of the commission from it as well. So there are a ton of different options. It's your decision ultimately. There are no rules or restrictions that Scentsy has for us on how we run our fundraiser. It's completely up to you. So keep that in mind when you're deciding and when you go and approach the organization and tell them what you can give back to them. I do the 25% commission donation to them, and I keep the hostess rewards. And you remember too, if your fundraiser reaches over $2,000, you'll make an extra 5%. So you have that to play with too, and decide with, is that the 5% I keep for my time and materials and effort and things like that, or do I give that too? So, okay, again, your decision. I'd be happy to talk to you about it more if you have one, and if you're really wondering, okay, what do I even do now, and what do you do, and things like that, feel free to let me know, and I will be happy to talk to you about it and help you walk through some of your thoughts and help you come to a decision that's best gonna suit you and your family and the organization. So why do you want to do a fundraiser then if you're giving out all your commission? Well, number one, it feels great to give back. I feel like it's as business owners, as independent business owners, it's one of the greatest opportunities that we have to give back to our community, or give back to something. As a business owner, you have the opportunity to give back in this way, and it might not be coming from your pocketbook. I know personally, I don't have a lot of money that I can just donate to all of these organizations that I would like to do, but I can hold a fundraiser for them and help them raise more money. So it's a way that I can kind of help these different organizations or people trying to raise money. So that's really great. That's fun. You also get a bunch of new contacts from doing a fundraiser. It's depending on the type of fundraiser that you're doing, you're going to reach different people who maybe haven't heard of Sensi before, or maybe have lost their Sensi consultant, and so it's a chance for you to gain new customers through the fundraiser. You get the hostess rewards, like I said. You get trip points for every dollar sold this trip qualification period. So if you have a big fundraiser, even if you're giving your commission back and you're earning, all of these trip points for the cruise or for Las Vegas, that's really beneficial to you as well. And I'm sure that there's many other pros to doing fundraisers that I'm just not thinking of right now. But it's a great thing to do. I would suggest them. So who do you talk to about doing a fundraiser? Well, someone who's really popular is like sports teams or high school or junior high clubs, language clubs, band clubs, choirs, things like that. People who take trips and they need money. I feel like, I just blanket, broad spectrum generalization probably, but there's less funding for things that need to be done through schools these days, and so providing that extra money for them for hotel rooms for a state tournament, or new uniforms, or whatever it might be, those needs are becoming bigger and bigger, and so providing a Sensi or a Velada fundraiser for them to use to raise money is great. And a lot of organizations are looking for fundraisers, looking for new fundraisers, maybe because they're tired of the old chocolate and wrapping paper or whatever it might be. Again, when you are suggesting a fundraiser and you tell them what we can give back, it might sound low because, some people say, well, we give 50%. Well, 50% on a $1 candy bar would be 50 cents, right? So if someone buys a candy bar for $1 and the organization makes 50 cents. But if someone buys a warmer and you give them 25%, so they buy a $35 warmer and you give back 25%, they've made $8.75. So there's, the things cost a little bit more, they're a better value, and so their organization in turn can raise a lot more money than through candy bar sales, with actually probably a lot less effort because they don't have to target as many people to raise the same amount of money. So make sure that you think about that when you're talking to them. So schools, like I said, sports teams that aren't related to schools, possibly. I know Tara's got a fundraiser with some cheerleaders, which I believe is school affiliated, which I'm super excited for her. I have a fundraiser going on right now with like a fast pitch softball team, which isn't affiliated with a school. I've done fundraisers for club volleyball teams. Sean's done awesome fundraisers for volleyball teams. I've done fundraisers for 8th, 7th, and 8th grade girls basketball teams. So those are all, kind of think in that realm. I made up, I didn't make them up. I borrowed something somebody else made up, but I printed them off, little packets, and took them to our local middle schools and high schools, and just said, is anyone looking for a fundraiser? The only one school, which was a private Christian school here in town, said, no, this doesn't really look like anything we'd be interested in doing. All the other schools were like, yes, we are always looking for fundraisers. Please give me your information, and I will get it to the proper people to take a look at. So that's a good place to start. I've done fundraisers too, like I said, for individuals within organization. So the club volleyball girls that I did a fundraiser for, it was just for them, for their, the 2 girls that played, and their mom kind of did all the spearheading work of getting the fundraising for them. But that's okay. That's still, new customers, a way to give back, a way to help this family out, and people are able to get their Sensi that way too. So that's an idea. I'm doing a fundraiser right now for a friend who's just trying to earn money to get her daughter back from a custody battle. So it's an individualized fundraiser. and I'm also doing a fundraiser with Team Up Montana and our breast cancer awareness warmer, our Ribbons of Hope warmer, where I'm donating my commission to Team Up Montana, which is just a local organization that helps with covering costs incurred during cancer treatments and things like that. And so that's just kind of a personal, like I said, it feels good to give back, and that's something that I can do. You know, maybe it's the least I can do, but it's something that I can do. And so so that I wanted to do that. So that's an idea, but I mean, it just, you use your creativity and your imagination, and there's always different groups that could use fundraisers, or different people who could use fundraisers. And like I said, being a business owner is kind of a good opportunity for you to be able to give back, and in return, your business might grow from it too, and your heart most definitely will. So that is my bit about fundraisers. So I challenge each of you to try to find a fundraiser. And if you have any questions about how it works, or how to set it up, or what to put in your packet, or any of that, I'd be happy to chat with you anytime about it. So have a great week, and I will talk to you all soon.